Lo verga. 42 minutardos. Pues ¿quién cogió? A ver.
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured that I, Furina, the god of justice, will get to the bottom of this matter. No detail shall escape me.
La piba esta, doble.
That sounds perfect. A god must be firm. A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks.
Okay.
My dear citizens, just as the will of a
Mañana como
god
hablan
remains
inglés.
opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills. I will now speak to the defendant.
¿Pero está en un teatro?
If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions. Hey, that's
O sea, es Rakuten ese.
not bad. Now what's next? It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Furina, what are you doing?
Oh, Nervilette! As the god of justice, it is only expected that I should
Yo pensé
remain
que estaba en un
informed of
teatro.
every trial and make the
Vale.
necessary preparations. Is there something that you needed? If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
Okay.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de la
Me
Lys
explotó
Cardinal,
un
the
huevito.
Hydro Archon to be punished via
Oh,
the death sentence.
ah,
You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to
Levanta las
escape.
manos, ¿vale?
As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
What's done is done. Just trust me. You're Archon. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
todo lo que digo de Genshin, pero cómo va a tirar por ella, ¿vale? Es que claro, también.
The show begins. Ah. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. What's the news?
Oh, la piba esta. La piba esta de los memes de pose de Daddy Yankee, ¿vale?
Breaking news. I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid
Brad.
getting too close to any water that
Un
looks
buen
strange
Noé.
or the same. There's something
La piba
ominous
esta.
about it. Well, the water, I mean.
The prophecy. Yes. What has been prophesized will be fulfilled.
I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair
people-
and just. What is the meaning you would call
You have
this?
never been as
Justice?
superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Then why should we acknowledge it?
Fusolo, why did you deceive us?
Oh, tócalo.
Applaud and rejoice.
We're just a moment. This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro
Oh,
Archon.
Seem to remember
¿Qué haciendo? Viendo el programa del Genshin.
trials.
I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Madre.
You are a devious one, Fusolo.
Everyone's dead. Papa, what should I do?
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be
Vainita
fulfilled.
chiquita. ¡Ah! Písame la cara, por favor.
I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial. Farewell, Nervilette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Oh. La historia puede que se ponga buena. Como en... Ajá, la de la niña verde, ¿vale? Esperemos que sí, ojalá. Ojalá la DVD. Vale, codiguito. Vale.
Hey, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program. Woo! Yay! I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start.
Buenas de
Hey
Loria.
everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Furina, and I am super excited to be on this special program today.
Vale, es que no se ven.
Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine. And as the story continues, how will this
Aquí me
special
pongo.
god avert the crisis foretold in the prophecy? I hope everyone's excited to see what happens next.
I mean, I sure am. I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Nevelet, the dragon sovereign of water and Udex of Fontaine.
Sí, pero ahora
I'm
más
sure many of you
grave
already
como
consider
Blue
Nevelet
Label.
a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version
Sí, pero hazle como
4.2.
Blue Label.
Yes, for sure. Totally.
Yep.
Okay, so next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version 4.2. In the intro, Furina said we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to
guionazo
show
de
all of
40 minutos,
Furina's
¿no?
recent plans.
Farina's recent plans, let me guess. She's going to be going to trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Actually, that sounds about right.
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item.
Vale.
Oh, looks like Ray called it.
¿Qué es eso?
Yeah.
There is nothing more important to Furina than attending trials at the Opera House.
But this trial is a little different from the usual.
Ooh,
¿Qué dice abajo?
interesting.
I know.
Vale, es lo de la gema
I
de
keep looking
hidro.
at the water rushing
I
in. I'm like,
know.
what's happening?
Yes, and looks like there's some spotlights and like it's like a curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, es que al principio parecía que estaba en
Seems like,
un teatro, pero sí que estaba.
Maybe
O sea,
also
quiero decir, estaba en
Neuvillette is
el
keeping an eye on things
coso
from
Yeah.
behind the scenes, maybe?
Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff, and always just a little bit disappointed.
fair.
Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience
Vale.
Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon quest, Masquerade of the Guilty. We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending
Supongo
destruction
que este
foretold
será
by the prophecy.
pues como la
Travelers
misión
will
de la
gradually
Najida.
unveil new
En
facts
plan, será
behind
como
this
el
crisis
tope
and
más
encounter an
alto
evil
de
that has been lurking in
la
the
historia
swirling
de
depths.
Fontaine. Lo cual...
I know. I
no sé qué tan
know.
bueno sea eso.
Swirling depths.
Estando en noviembre,
Very spooky.
pero bueno.
Right. So, you know, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through Teyvat.
Definitely. In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Neuvillette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula. Though, we probably can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Knave either. Whatever her end goal may be, it seems like she sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy. But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this
¿Viene
epic
Furina y alguien
chapter of
más?
Fontaine's history for yourself.
Me temo que no.
when
yo creo.
Act 5 of the Archon quest becomes available.
Vamos a adelantar un poquito, ¿vale?
No way.
Come on, guys, have some faith.
Vamos a adelantar un poquito porque no creo que haya mucho
to
contenido
bolster
para tanto
everyone's
tiempo.
confidence in Furina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
Vale.
Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping?
You must be be stunned and at a loss for words.
Sí soy. Sí soy.
Understandable. It is I, after all. Fontaine's most beloved star, Furina. I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
Oh my gosh, I love her outfit.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes and her hat.
Oh,
You know,
it's amazing.
you'd expect for a Hydro Archon that she'd have the best drip.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay, you know what? It seems as if she's always dressed like she's about to attend a
Necesito ver las
performance. You know what I
habilidades,
mean?
¿no?
Yes.
Mhm.
That's Fontaine's usher.
Oh.
And that last one is a stick.
Minase Inori. Esta es Minase Inori.
Okay. So when Furina
Me
said
suena
to
muchísimo,
make an
¿eh?
appointment with Surintendant
What?
Cheval Moran, this is who she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly. Furina even makes him spew bubbles in her idol animation.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, that's adorable. Okay,
Qué
I'm
cute
sure
es.
everyone is just itching to know more about the skills shown in that clip. So, Amber, why don't you take it away? Tell us everything.
Yes, you got it.
Yay!
So, Furina is a Hydro Sword user.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
She
Fast.
usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat. When in this state, her elemental skill invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire,
Pues qué guapo, ¿eh?
Mademoiselle Crabaletta, Surintendant Chevalmeron, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage.
I love it.
It's
Es como sacar 3 huevas, ¿no? Pero de hidro.
so cute. And, you know, these
O sea, pero se mueven contigo.
Salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the
Hola, creo que
target
sí.
of the active character.
Ooh.
Pero no les hacen focus. Oh, cuidado.
Your damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Furina's charged attack not only deals physical
Okay.
damage, but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments.
No entiendo eso de la
Wow.
energía Usia y la pneumática.
Wow. Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Yes, sure does. Furina's elemental skill changes depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa.
That's cool.
It's super cool. After Furina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party
Ostras.
members.
Oh, nice.
Yes. The summons created by
Oscura,
Furina's
what?
elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Furina is switched out.
Ah, pues esto está guapo. O sea, si los bichos esos están, aunque no esté la piba esta en el campo, puede estar bastante bien, la verdad. Bastante útil.
This elemental burst deals damage to surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or decreases, Furina will accumulate fanfare points.
Eso es para el set que está ahorita, ¿no? Que si la vida de los enemigos sube y baja.
That's my trumpet.
Amazing.
So, Furina increases the damage
Ostras.
and the
Espérate, pero es más support entonces. O sea, literalmente dar conte es para el otro, para el Nubilet, madre de Dios.
incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Yo soy Nubilet.
Wow. It
Lloro
seems
muy
like this
fuerte,
fighting
¿vale?
style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally. I can already see the fluctuations in my team's HP bar. That healing
Jutao se va a beneficiar de eso también.
skill might come in handy.
Yeah, for real. And due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic
No me la
Fontaine
esperaba así,
aberrants.
sinceramente.
Wow, you can say that again.
Yeah, and that'll make it even easier to uncover the secrets lurking in the depths.
Always the secrets lurking in the
O
depths.
sea, el Blue Label.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Furina's summons is on the field, Furina gains the ability to walk on water.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
that is so cool.
Ostras.
Yes.
Hey, I actually saw that
¿No
Furina's
había alguien que podía hacer eso? Ah, Kokomi.
outfit changes whenever she switches between Arca alignments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good eye. You're
Creo.
correct. It does change. But, you know, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose. Yes, so if you want to learn more about Furina, then be sure to accompany her on her story quest, the Animula
Vale.
Karaji chapter.
Ah, amazing! Okay, so next up we have another old friend to introduce.
La piba
She's
esta
now
de
able to join the
crío.
traveler's party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte! Yay!
Adorable.
So cute.
We've known Charlotte for a while now. The traveler met her during the Summoner's
Vale.
Summit event, which took them on an adventure all over Teyvat.
Yes, that's right. Charlotte's hard-hitting spirit and determination to uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a magnificent meal in order to get a scoop about Wriothesley? Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh? But I don't think that will deter her. She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest, and only her camera can determine its contents and the truths they contain. Speaking of her camera, Monsieur
Okay.
Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion. They're friends. Charlotte's talent for photography is truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an
Quiero ver
Very
cómo funciona
dynamic.
exactamente.
It seems like
Yes.
she's always
Supongo que tendrá una especie de ataque cargado como una gira.
is on the move.
News on the march. Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes
Está guapo, ¿eh? ¿Cómo los marca?
combat. With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite, she captures enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and
O tal vez
exposing
no,
their
eh.
weaknesses.
Yes.
Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters.
¿Los
Who knew
ralentiza?
cameras could do that, though?
Oh.
I didn't know you could use them as a weapon. The
Same.
more you know, I guess.
Okay, here's some cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera.
Parecido.
During this
Ostras.
effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage.
Whoa.
Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies
No es lo
focused
mismo.
impression
Vale,
to
vale.
opponents
Bueno, no es lo
instead. Now her elemental burst creates a news flash field that continuously
Ostras.
restores HP to party members within its range.
Vale, pero
Monsieur
dura muy
Verite
poco. O sea, yo
is
pensé que iba a
also
durar
gonna
más.
join in and
Vale, no.
intermittently attack opponents during the duration
No
of
dura
the
mucho.
ability.
Ok, pero está bien.
As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus.
Oh.
Now that is not all. There is more.
Parece que todo está... Bueno, también está... ¿Cómo se llama? Está juntado, puede beneficiar.
During the 4.2 special event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom
¿Qué tipo
Lens.
zoom?
When Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh, that's
When you
amazing.
hold her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
Automáticamente.
That
Okay.
is so cool.
Yep.
That is super rad, and you know, I have a feeling some super cool pictures are gonna come out of that.
Oh yeah.
Bueno.
We are going to provide more information about the Zoom Lens and how to use it during the event overview portion.
So,
Okay.
Furina and Charlotte will both be
Estás el
featured in
baisudo, que se
version
me olvidó que
4.2
existe.
event
La madre de Dios, el
wishes.
baisudo.
In the first half of version 4.2, we'll have event wishes showcasing Furina and Baiju. During this time, Charlotte
Se me
will
había olvidado
also
que existe,
receive
loco, ni sé qué
a
hace.
huge drop rate boost.
Huge boost.
Huge boost. A new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters,
Vale,
will be
la
featured
espada
in
de
the
Furina.
weapon event banner.
Huge sword.
And in the second half of version 4.2,
Sino
we'll
y
have
Ayato.
reruns for Sino and Ayato.
Okay, let's take a look at what other information we
okay.
can learn from Furina's itinerary. It looks like she's investigating something. Oh, there's even a report attached.
Tell us what it says.
Okay, I will.
Vale.
It says, strange rumblings have been heard
Oh,
in the
el bicho
depths
este,
of
el
Fontaine's
vallenoncio.
waters. Dun, dun,
Bueno.
dun.
Oh,
La wea esta.
it's here already?
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
Well. It looks like like it's in a sea of pink and blue stars. That's so pretty.
Oh, I remember this whale. I recognize this whale.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this the whale that the traveler saw in Child's vision at the end of the version 4.1 Archon quest?
Yep, it's the same one. After ravaging its way through the primordial sea, this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and descended upon Fontaine.
Ooh, it's real big. It feels like it might even burst straight through the screen.
Oh,
O sea, está guapo el field, ¿eh?
hope not. I get this feeling that this isn't the type of opponent that we can just brute force our way through, you know?
Me representa, se ve guapo.
Exactly. In the first phase, it will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy. Okay. So there also seems to be sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Okay,
Caray.
since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead.
No está imbuido
The
en
creature just
nada el
freed itself
boss.
from
Yo pensé que iba a ser un
captivity and
poco
is brimming
de
with
hidro,
anger.
pero no.
So
está
if
imbuido
you
nada.
can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Oh, okay. Wait, is somebody being eaten? Is it even possible
What?
to survive something like that?
¿Qué?
I guess here it is.
Ooh.
This is an entirely different space,
Rede,
it
¿no?
looks like. And there's a new enemy here with a massive sword. Oh, these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
I wonder what the
Rarete.
deal is with all of this. Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale? Travelers will need to experiment for themselves.
Ooh, yeah.
Necesito una vileta, ¿vale?
All truths will be revealed
Definitivamente necesito una
in
vileta, ¿vale?
version 4.2.
Well said. Oh man, this boss looks really, really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh.
Okay, this update actually helps with that problem. Starting from 4.2, an option will appear on the
En fin, la
challenge
hipotenusa.
failed screen to lower the difficulty
En
of the boss if travelers
fin.
are struggling to defeat them during a main
Bajar
quest.
la dificultad en
Hopefully,
juego.
this provides
No puedo
a
creer.
smoother gaming experience for travelers to enjoy.
Ah, no, espérate, pero es la
Hopefully,
dificultad del
this
mundo.
provides a smoother gaming experience for
Del boss.
travelers to enjoy.
Ok.
Oh, I love that. Now we
Vale.
don't need to worry about getting stuck while trying to advance the main story.
So,
Ah, pero esto es para la historia principal, nada más. ¿No?
hopefully,
Hey, that was a lot of information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break while we have a look at the second redemption
definitely.
code, maybe?
yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
let's do it.
Ostras. Va, el siguiente código.
4.2 special program.
Hello.
Hello. Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new boss. But I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers, because there's still more to come. Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Furina's itinerary. Okay, aside from investigating crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also
Va,
goes
eso es
on
lo de los
occasional
eventos, ¿no?
excursions
O las
throughout
historias del
Fontaine.
evento, mejor dicho.
Who knew she did all this work behind the scenes?
I certainly didn't.
Well, maybe she's just using it as an excuse to scout out a place for one of her tea parties.
Oh.
Farina and excuses. Typical. Hey, it seems like the places Farina has chosen to visit this time feature some peculiar landscapes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Furina is in Aranea's forest on the east side of Fontaine.
Tras.
And that's
Qué
right
bonito se ve,
behind the opera house.
Por bromas.
What a cool place.
Mm-hmm.
Although,
Esto no sé por qué, parecería como un lugar de
does kinda look
Sumeru
like
o
it could
algo
be
así.
hiding some secrets.
Un poco raro.
Definitely wouldn't be a video game if there weren't secrets.
Vale, es lo que no vale.
Hints are definitely
Nada
not what
mal.
they seem here. For example, strange things have been happening with the water veins around Loch Urania. As you can see, a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away. And take a look at this, the foggy forest path.
That fog is really thick.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the foggy
That's
forest
good.
path. And what about this area?
La
The
neblina esa.
weeping willow of the lake.
Ooh, Ooh, it looks all withered and
And
spoopy.
the water doesn't look quite right.
Llena de
Like it's
cum el agua.
cloudy or something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly. It seems like Furina also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate, and what did she find? A number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Uh-oh.
Speaking
momento.
of, there are always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Ooh.
Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and contamination cores from the bacterial mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles or perhaps even powering certain objects. But we'll leave that for you to discover.
Ooh.
To learn more about the story behind the new Arrhenius Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Arrhenius. I'll give you a hint. Melazines are involved.
What? Melazines? Really?
Melazines.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
To the south of Arrhenius Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle of the sea. Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable secrets.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Furina's itinerary, so let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited that we finally get to check it out.
Yes, same. Yeah, in version 4.2, the sealed ruin tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea.
Ooh.
I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh, amazing! Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Yes, I want answers. I also
Same.
we all want answers. I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places where destinies intersect.
Whoa, destinies!
Destinies! In certain underwater cave, a new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes. And some places still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned. So in this update, travelers can also look forward to the climax of the Narcissan Croix's adventure questline that was introduced over the last 2 versions. And there might even be an unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
What? A surprise! I can't wait to see what it is.
Same.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map, but Furina's itinerary doesn't stop there. Oh wait, it looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aw.
Furina is
Wow.
pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Que me llamaba la empresa de
Let's move on
internet.
to the event portion.
Whoop, whoop. All right, the Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted a commission to investigate the rumors of water imps near Arrhenius Island.
Ooh, another investigation?
I know.
Oh, and Fremine seems to be involved. That little clockwork penguin next to him must be one of his other companions. But
Nunca me
it
convence
doesn't look
mucho
like
con lo del
where.
tema de las historias
Actually, its name
de
is
los eventos,
Stealthsea.
pero bueno,
The
puede
name
estar
comes
bien,
from a
supongo.
Fontainian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature
Supongo.
that lives underwater. Adults would use
¿Es
this.
otra siesta?
Our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event.
Electrónica de
using
nivel
an
1,
echoing
¿no?
conch to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
Electrónica de
And,
nivel 1,
you know,
saludos.
what happens if we run into certain speed bumps?
Va,
on our
esos son
adventure?
de Entonces el team...
Yeah!
Es como el Team Fight Tactics.
Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing with the fungi more than ever.
Here's hoping. We
Es algo así, ¿no?
actually have a little note here to pass
O
along
sea, pero
from
sin
our adorable
PvP.
friends.
Es un poco PV.
Well, they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent, so
Vale, pero tú
travelers
los
can play at any
controlas.
time. The team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay, so they're going to continue iterating.
Interesante concepto, pero bueno, por lo menos están, supongo que probando cosas.
Recognition. She believes that her research can help her achieve great success.
Camera and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to
Vale,
all
los eventos
cameras
de capturar cosas de colores,
the game
¿no?
up to this point.
Supongo.
When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in
Vale, el último código.
Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice. Yeah, now we don't have
Vale, eso es lo que me habían comentado. Lo que me habían comentado, que ya no vas a tener que esperar a que avances en la historia para subir los talentos del personaje.
to advance the story.
Está bien. O sea, quiero decir, está bastante bien, la verdad.
Characters, talents, and skills.
Pierde un poco la esencia del tener que pasarte la historia, pero está bien, supongo.
Exactly.
Está bien, porque imagínate que alguien que esté empezando ahorita y que tenga solamente hasta Ligue y se saca Furina y es como de, pues XD, ¿no?
Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG. In version 4.2.
Vale, la invocación de los sabios no me hace mucha gracia.
Team. May those return
Y eventillos, ¿no? Pues está bastante decente, supongo.
Maybe it'll have a nice ending.
Decente podría ser la palabra, ¿vale?
But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game. Bye. Toodaloo.
¿Alguien en los comentarios puso los códigos? Por eso vine, por protogemas, ¿vale? Pues decente podría estar la versión, ¿eh? Se podría decir que decente. O sea, decentilla. Sin más.